Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today we're diving into a provocative piece by Antiers titled, "We Are Destroying Software." It's a powerful critique of modern software development practices, and I think it'll spark some interesting discussion. The core argument is that we're sacrificing quality and understanding for speed and perceived efficiency. What are your initial thoughts?
Yeah, it's a bold statement. I agree with some points, but others feel a bit overstated, they ask it. The idea that we're destroying software is dramatic, but the underlying concerns about complexity and dependencies are definitely valid. Let's unpack this. He starts by highlighting the issue of ignoring complexity when adding features. That's a huge problem, right? It leads to brittle, hard-to-maintain code bases.
Absolutely. Exactly. He points out how we're piling on features without considering the overall architecture, leading to this monstrous, unwieldy code. And then there's the issue of complex build systems, a real pain point for many developers. It's like building a house with 1,000 different contractors, each using their own tools and methods. The whole thing becomes incredibly fragile.
And the dependency, we're so reliant on external libraries, often with their own sets of dependencies. One small update can break the entire system. It's a cascading failure waiting to happen. He also makes a strong point about the don't reinvent the wheel mentality. While efficient in some cases, it stifles innovation and understanding. Reinventing the wheel, at least sometimes, is crucial for learning.
I see your point. It's a balance, isn't it? There's value in leveraging existing solutions, but blindly following the don't reinvent mantra can be detrimental. It prevents us from developing a deep understanding of the underlying mechanisms. He also touches upon backward compatibility, which is a huge issue. Breaking existing APIs can cause chaos for users and developers alike. It's a delicate balance between progress and stability.
Yeah, totally. And the constant rewriting. Why rewrite something that works? It's often a waste of resources and introduces new bugs. It's like throwing away a perfectly good car just because a new model came out. He also mentions the constant chase for the newest language, framework, or paradigm to chase. It's exhausting and often unnecessary. Sticking with something you know well can be more productive.
Precisely. It's about finding the right tool for the job, not just the shiniest new toy. And he's right about underestimating the difficulty of working with existing complex libraries versus building your own. Sometimes, starting from scratch is more efficient, especially if you have a clear understanding of your needs. He also challenges the assumption that de facto standards are always the best choice. Sometimes a custom solution, tailored to your specific use case, is superior.
He makes some really strong points about code comments, too. I think he's saying that neglecting them leads to less understandable code. It's not just about engineering. It's about communication and collaboration. Software development is a creative process, not just a purely engineering discipline. He's right about that.
Right. It's a blend of art and science. And the final point about systems that don't scale down is crucial. Simplicity should be a priority. Simple tasks should be simple to accomplish. We're often so focused on scalability that we forget about the basics. The whole article is a call for a return to fundamentals, a focus on well-designed, maintainable code, and a deeper understanding of the underlying principles.
It's a powerful message, even if some of the language is a bit strong. It's a wake-up call for the industry, I think. Thanks for bringing this up.
My pleasure. And that's all the time we have for today's Tech Bytes and News. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.